Hello and welcome back, everybody. I guess I'm live now. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How was your weekend? Hope everyone was safe. Everyone had a good time. But it is now Tuesday.
Hope everyone was safe. Everyone had a good time.
Anywho, like I was saying, it's Tuesday. Got to start this shit back over with, but there is another weekend coming up soon. So, with that being said, I hope everybody's week this far has been good. And everyone's week from here out goes good. If you can, go ahead and let me know if you can hear the music, because I can't have it too loud, but I want to have it to where everybody can hear it. So, while I do my show, like I said, it's only Tuesday, but we're going to get this ball rolling. And I am going to start out with a very, very, very hard hit to the music industry today. First off, I would like to just say, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. You were one of the guitar gods that will never be forgotten. And your style of playing has kind of influenced me in wanting to play guitar. So rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Say hi to Lemmy. We are going to move on with some announcements as soon as I get the right pages from my notes in order. Oh, in case you missed it, Saturday I was on Craft Beer Corner on YouTube here with Diego, Christina, a couple others, Stephanie or Lady Phoenix. I can't even remember. Like it's kind of fucked me up. But I ate the Little Nitro Bear Saturday on Craft Beer Corner, and let me tell you, that was the worst shit ever. So bad, in fact, that I went ahead and ordered the Toe of Satan so I can do that one. I guess I'm just glutton for punishment. With that being said, I will be announcing when I'm going to be doing that when I get it and we get some more stuff in motion. Excuse me, I had to burp. With Halloween coming up, what are your plans? Is there like Halloween parties going on somewhere? Is there haunted houses you're going to? Are you just gonna hang out and scare the shit out of little kids? Because I mean, I'm not above all of them. I've done it all before, so hey, that's my favorite time of the year. I'm gonna move into a couple show announcements. I do have some that are already come and gone, so those are crossed off my list. But keep in mind, this list is in no particular order. I have this book right here that I write everything down in as I get it. So it's not going to be in any particular order. So you might just want to pay attention to the dates. What is up, brother? October 17th, Martin's Tavern in Garrett, Indiana. Biomechanical metal. Bleh, I tried to throw metal and benefit straight together and like put it one word. That didn't work. Biomechanical metal benefit show. Gonna be Bhopal Assault, In Blood, Cremated Souls, and Fist of Face. I'm thinking it, since it's a tavern, that it is probably 21 and up to get in, but being a benefit show, they might bend the rules on that one. I'm not going to swear to it. I'm not going to say that that's what they'll do. I just haven't got all the details on that show yet. Coffin Witch. Yes. I'm going to write that down because I knew. No, it's 21. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just thought I've done a couple benefit shows that have been at bars that, since it's a benefit show and they sold food and shit, that it was considered a family restaurant at that time. Yes. Okay, so I made that update on my notes. Coffin Witch is also going to be on that show. It is a 21 and up venue. What is the cover charge on that? Was it a no cover charge? I copied everything off of the lists, off of the flyers, so I don't know how I missed Coffin Witch. It must have been one of those funky writing ones I couldn't read. I need glasses at my old age. Another show coming up. I'm not sure how many people out here are King 810 fans, but October 23rd in Hobart, Indiana, King 810 is going to be doing a show. Information was vague on it. Like most of the information, I went back through and count. Yes, okay. Free entry donation will, okay. Make the donation. It's a benefit show. That's why you're there, is to help benefit with the whole reason why the event is going on. So be sure to make a donation on that one. And if there's a link, Corey, that I can post on like a PayPal or something in case someone can't make the show and they still want to donate. If there is a PayPal for that or a link of some kind, that would be awesome. But October 23rd in Hobart, Indiana, King 810. The ticket information, like everything is very, very vague on that. So I did manage to get that the tickets are going to be done through Eventbrite. So you'll have to go on Eventbrite and make your ticket purchase there. Crap. Make your ticket purchase there. I haven't personally done it because I've been like extremely busy. Today is my son's birthday. We have an injured horse that we had to deal with the past couple days. So okay, cool. That'd be great. Yeah, so my week has been chaotic, but I'm sure that the tickets for that show were pretty reasonably priced for a King 810 show. I know the last show I went to, I paid $10 for a ticket, which I was expecting and willing to pay more. Okay, I got you. October 24th at Hardy's Bar in Elkhart, Indiana. The doors are at 8, bands are at 9. It's 21 plus to enter. Beaufort Assault, Sleep Tight, Mortis Imperium, and man, I forgot. Hold on. Why didn't I make a note of this shit? Anyway, there is another person there. A horrorcore rapper gone, Elmer Fudd. Fuck off. This shit is legit, bro. Look at that. Look at them lines. Except for that side. But yeah. October 24th at Hardy's Bar. It's 21 and plus to enter. So if you're in Elkhart, Indiana, stop by there on the 24th and check out a killer fucking show. I know. Okay, another question. Ronan 219. That's right. Okay. I'm going to make a note of that too. I don't know why I did. I thought I made a note of that. It might be on another page. I'm pretty sure I did, but oh yeah, well you look like a drummer going Oompa Loompa, motherfucker. I love the shit out of you, dude. Who's ready to get out and see a show? I know for a fucking fact that I am, because the last one I was at, I believe, was last October, which is one that I actually did. So it's been almost a year since I've done a show, and I'm like going fucking nuts. So I hope that I can eventually get out and either do a show, attend a show, something with a show, because it's like beating my head against the wall. Carnage from Sick Minded Music, which is a label that I am happily to be a part of, released his album Purgatory Volume 2, or Purgatory 2020 Volume 2. It is distributed through DistroKid, so it's pretty much on everything that it can possibly be on. Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, fucking Deezer, YouTube, Tidal. There's just a metric fuck ton of platforms that when you put something on DistroKid, it just shoots it out to a ton of fucking platforms. Some of them I've never even heard of. But hey, whatever pushes music is awesome. So I cannot complain about that at all. Technically, Corey, when I met you, you was a drummer. Yes, you are a singer now. But technically, when I met you, you were a drummer. So that's what I'm basing that off of. Oh my goodness. We need to get another interview with you soon, brother. See what the haps is on Beaufort Assault. October 10th. Once again, this is one of them shows that is very, very vague. But October 10th, this weekend, Tech Nine is going to be at the Forge in Joliet, Illinois. Tickets are on Eventbrite for that, I'm pretty sure. Then on the 14th, he's going to be at the Egyptian Room in Indianapolis, which I am sure the tickets are going to be on Eventbrite for that too. Both of those shows, the info is very vague. It's just like, yeah, don't even tell you. We're just going to tell you a date and where. Fucking make this whole flyer just for a date and where it's at. So I imagine being Tech Nine, it's going to be some strange music artists. So be sure to check out one of those shows. If you can hear the song that I'm playing, it is by a band called Conclusion of an Age. Now, I have very recently discovered, it's been within like the past month and a half maybe, that I've discovered this band. I've heard them before, but I never really like listened to their music. But I am really, really, really trying to get an interview with the singer from this band, because I just love the way he presents himself. I mean, if you go and put in Conclusion of an Age and watch Empire of Clouds or Black Door, just the what's the word I'm looking for? Schematics of how it works, I guess that's what you would say. It's fucking amazing. I really, 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 really want to get an interview with this guy. So hopefully we can make that happen. We've tried a past couple shows, and there's probably a good couple, I don't know, 10-hour time difference between where I am and where he is at. So that's been our hugest thing right now is the time schedule. How soon say when? Shit. You know you're always welcome in my booth, brother. Whenever you have time, I know you've been busy and shit, so whenever you have time. Is everyone ready for Halloween? Because I know I sure the fuck am. This is like my favorite time of the year for multiple reasons. Haunted houses, scaring kids, deer hunting, those are just a couple. So that and the weather is perfect for me. I love the way it is outside. If I could grab my fucking laptop here to spin it, it would be awesome. But I don't want to drop it. So why, like, if this is your favorite time of season, I mean, what about it? What about the season makes it your favorite time? Want to take a second here to say, share this video, share this live out to your large groups, share it to your friends. If you haven't already, subscribe to Hellfire Music's YouTube page, Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitch, Live 360, download Live 365. Yeah, Thursday will work for me if that's good for you. I'm ready for snow. I like some snow as long as it's not like bone chilling when you go outside. You go outside to open your car door and it's a chunk of ice and shit. I don't like that. But Hellfire is on Live 365, so if you don't have that app, go ahead and download the Live 365 app and catch Hellfire Radio's podcasts. If you are interested in becoming a DJ, if you message Hellfire Radio on Facebook, they might be able to, they might have a spot for you if you would like to do a DJ like this, or even like a talk show of some kind, reviews. If you can have and produce a solid show, they would probably put you on somewhere. Just send them a message on Facebook. Make sure you like the page first. I mean, that's just proper etiquette, is to like the page before you go, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like the page. It shows a huge steps when you like the actual page. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, just let me know. We can, like I said, if you can't make it here, which I might have to do some rearranging, leave a message at the tone. But if you can't make it here, I can always send you a link and it'll pop you up right on my show. It'll pop up like a little side screen type of thing, and bam. Okay, so October 17th at Carl's Tavern in New Haven, Indiana. Big Poe will be there. Once again, the details are small, but the tickets can be purchased on Eventbrite. I'm sure with my experience of doing the fuck ton of shows that I've done there, I'm imagining the doors are going to open at 8 and the show's going to start at 9. So make sure you go on Eventbrite and purchase your tickets for Big Poe at Carl's Tavern on October 17th. Maybe that's just The number you are calling has been disconnected. If you can hear the song playing now, this is from Enigma 55, which is stationed down by New Haven, Indiana. That's where they are from. They are making power moves. Like, they are working videos. Works for me, brother. They are working their asses off. They shoot multiple videos a week. Like, I'm wanting to say on an average of 4 to 5 videos a week. Sometimes 2 in the same day. But they are like a freight train right now. They're just like moving. And it's awesome to see that some people that I've been around and done shows with, and it's on, Thursdays from 7 to 8. Let's see, where was I? Oh, we're doing new ones. Okay. Let's see, the 10th is this weekend. Yes. Okay. So I got a couple shows back to back here this weekend on the 10th. One of them is at Hardy's Bar. It's unsupervised. It's a group of older guys that play rock. Very, very good band. I've only seen them once, and I was not disappointed. It was like they kept the party hopping. They kept it going. It was great to watch. It was just one of those shows to where it was like, I was kind of sketchy about it at first, but it actually turned out to be a really good show. But the thing about it is these guys are playing from 10 to 2. Now, Corey knows just what it's like to play from 10 to 2, I'm sure. That is a long fucking stretch, even with breaks in between. Even with the intermission so they can get drinks and go to the bathroom and shit. Still, 10 to 2 is a long fucking set. And they're doing it all on their own. There's nobody else going to do anything that I've heard of. So it is all them from 10 to 2. And there's no cover charge. So not only are they doing the 10 to 2 set, but they are no cover charge, which who doesn't love no cover charge? I fucking hate no cover charge when I'm doing a show. But when I'm going to a show, no cover charge is the shit. I still like try to buy merch and shit, but it shows an artist a lot when you show up and you want to, like, when you pay to see them, it makes them want to give you the best show that they. Okay, I can definitely do that. Definitely work out some details. Yeah, 7. Yeah, I can imagine. That would be nuts. The longest one I've ever done so far has been like 45 minutes, and that was our album release for In Sickness We Trust. Oh my God, I thought I was dying in 45 minutes, so I can only imagine what happens then. But hopefully I will, because this right here, this whole new look that I got going on is like part of my transition to metal, I guess you would call it. Okay, so on October, the other show on October, God damn, I can't talk today. The other show on October 10th, there is going to be a follow-up show on the 11th at the same spot. It's at the 5-Star Dive Bar in Elkhart, Indiana. All tickets are general information. There's 300 tickets available. Tickets are 25 to 30 days a show. There are reverse. See what I mean? God damn it. Reserved booth for 6 people is $175. And those tickets you can get at Eventbrite. Now, that was a mouthful of fucking words. I never understood the whole point of tickets in advance. Like, that just tells me, like, if you buy your tickets in advance, they're going to be cheaper. But if you get them at the door, they're going to be more expensive. But the way they had it worded, it sounds like advance tickets are $25 to $30 a day of show. Okay, well. Hell shot, Hour and 30. I bet so. Of course, I mean, you guys were like fucking going like the whole time, like it was just constant movement. So I can imagine that you probably damn near fell off your drum pedal or your drum seat. On October 30th at Carl's Tavern. Sorry, I love a good breakdown. October 30th at Carl's Tavern is going to be the Juggalo Smash. Now, I do have more information on this show, which I am going to go ahead and look up right now because it's right here on my phone. So I copied and pasted it. I just didn't write the shiznit down. But I have a whole metric list of fucking awesome artists here that are going to be on this show. So once again, it's going to be at Carl's Tavern. It's called the Juggalo Smash. Doors are at 9. It's 21 and up. $10 cover charge. Now, before I didn't have no artists listed here, but I got a hold of the person doing this show, and they actually sent me a list of artists that are on this show. So I'm going to run through this because there is quite a few. So it's going to be Mickey and Mallory, my dude Beezy. That should be an interesting show because that dude's all about the murder music. I love that guy. His music, he's awesome. Wamp Cosby, Hayes, Saw the Ghost, Get 'em Productions, Rooks, Kaiser, EOD, Schizo. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone knows who Schizo is, but I just did a show with him last year. The dude's fucking awesome. He's a very humble human being. He's a very awesome person. So, Evil Dog Productions. And yeah, Evil Dog Productions. So if you are in New Haven, Indiana, around the Carl's Tavern area, which is on Broadway Street there in New Haven. If you go into New Haven, you go through the first light, go to the second light, and you're good. You're there. The second light, make a left, and you're like right next to it. Just look left. And you're right there. But that is going to be, like I said, doors are at 9, it's 21, and it's a $10 cover. So this is an awesome venue. Davis and Nettie, they take care of people. They make sure everyone's good at all times. They've never went out of their way to have a bad night there. So if you go there, please keep in mind that even though it is a Juggalo-owned bar, that there are rules and you must follow them. If not, you will be fucking ejected really quick. That's just the rules. That's how it goes. And you can't blame them because it's an establishment. It's their establishment. They run it, and they're going to have the piece in it that they want. So as long as you don't go there and start acting like a complete fucking douche nozzle, you should be all right. You'd think so. Okay, I'm going to take a second to shout out a couple of the Hellfire Radio sponsors. There's Revelation Inc., Evil Expo, and Villain Arts Tattoo. All three of those play a huge part in Hellfire, and we are very, very grateful that they are there to do their part when it comes to Hellfire. And Villain Arts Tattoo is actually, if I remember right, this is in Nebraska. So if you're in the Nebraska area, look up Villain Arts Tattoo. I know someone on Hellfire that has their tattoos done there. I've seen them. They do amazing work. So You probably won't be disappointed when it comes to that, going down there and getting a tattoo. So if you're in the Nebraska area, look up Villain Arts Tattoo. Go there, get a tattoo. You won't be disappointed. October 30th, we have another show. You know what? I don't have a lot of information on that, so I will wait on that one. Maybe we can cover that in next week's interview with Corey. And just so it's known, Corey is the lead singer of Vocal Assault. I've known Corey for a while. We've done quite a few shows together. My brother, man. Love the guy to death. He's a really good guy. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always a good time when Corey's around. Even though half the time I'm the butt of his jokes, he's just a butt. So on October 7th, at the new, not sure how many people are familiar with Rainbow Farms, but to give a little bit of history about Rainbow Farms, a long time ago, they used to hold like hemp aid. Like, they were very, very huge marijuana advocates. Well, some shit went down. There was kind of a standoff, I guess you would say. I don't know if it was technically a standoff, but they just didn't want to leave their property. So shit happened. The guy that owned the place ended up getting killed. So it has been a long time since I've heard anything about Rainbow Farms. So when I seen this pop up, it was awesome. I was glad it popped up so I could announce it. But October 17th at the new Rainbow Farms, it is at 59934 Pemberton Road in Vandalia, Michigan. It's going to be Croptoberfest. There's going to be a costume contest. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be fire breathing. There's going to be music. There's going to be all kinds of shit that goes on. So if you can, or you're in the Vandalia, Michigan area, and you want to stop out there on October 17th, it's going to be 21 and over, but it is bring your own booze. BYOB. Free admission, god damn it. Free camping, fire breathing, unsupervised. The guys that I was talking about in a couple show announcements previous are going to be there. Nova Blast, Big Brutal, Danny Kush, Ousta Box. There's going to be a nice show. It's going to be awesome to see Rainbow Farms up and going again. I hope that it is something that keeps going, because I know when it got shut down, it was pretty hard to like pill to swallow, because it's like, dude, I used to go there and blah 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 blah. I've met these people, I've talked to these people, I've and then to see them on the news and the one guy gets killed is like, wow. But I'm glad it is back up and running, and I hope they keep it going. I hope it's a constant thing. I'd definitely like to make a trip back up there sometime. Only when you're dead and buried. The guy singing this song is a Hellfire Radio sponsored artist. His name is Mr. Gates, and the song is called Dead and Buried. So if you go on YouTube and look up Mr. Gates Dead and Buried, it'll pop up. It's a very good song. I can't wait to hear more from him. I do have other music that I'm working on building my playlist. It's pretty crazy. So I'm trying to build up my playlist more and more and more and more. That way I can play more and more and more in the background. So that way I can play more and more and more in the background. Okay. I just want to make sure everything was coming through, because I didn't get no response when I asked. So I was just making sure. October 17th is the 8th annual Island Park is having the Trunk or Treat A trunk or treat is in my area. They have a little park that they set up, and they have people come in with vehicles, truck, with like any kind of vehicle you can possibly think of, and their trunks have candy in them, and little kids just go around from trunk to trunk and grab candy. So that is a really good thing to do. Like, I know it's before Halloween and shit, but it's a really good thing to do for like the younger kids, the ones that you don't want to have out in the freezing cold that we all know sometimes Halloween can be. Last year in my area, there was like 3 inches of snow on the ground at Halloween. Started off Halloween day, the ground was bare. By the end of the night, there was 3 inches of snow. But this is a good thing. It goes on from 5 to 7, I believe it was. Yeah, so if you're in the area, you want to go to Island Park in Goshen. Or no, not Island Park in Goshen. Damn it. Island Park in Elkhart. If you want to go over there, they're going to have that going on. It's fun to take your kids to. It's safe. For everyone that's worried about what could possibly be in your kids' candy, it's safe this way. I mean, I'm not saying it's not safe any other way, but you won't have to worry about checking your kids' candy as much. Because if I remember right, it's done by one of the churches over there. It's who organizes it. Yeah. How's everyone doing? The one person watching, which is probably me, because I got 2 devices here. There is a Halloween hike coming up too. It is I can't even read my own handwriting. There's a Halloween hike at Oxbow Park. It'll have 2 separate trails. There's going to be a scary one off to like the fork in the road. I believe this one is going to be the scary one, and this one's going to be the not scary one. But there's going to be not scary and scary ones either way. And they're doing it by tickets. It's at ElkhartCountyParks.org is where you can get your tickets, and it's October 31st from 6 to 9. I can see how awesome it would be to do like a haunted trail type of thing or a haunted woods type of thing at Oxbow Park, because there is a lot of woods there. There's a lot of trails that go through the woods. There's water. There's a lot of elements that could be thrown together and used very well to create a haunt. So that'd be awesome to see happen. I wonder who I'd have to talk to see about putting that together. Also, on October 31st, from 8:30 to 11. Wait, nope, that's wrong. Okay, Camp Carnage 2020. It's going to be at the Moose Lodge here in Goshen. It will have games for the kids during the day and hay rides and shit like that, and food. But later on in the night, around 8:30, it says 8:30 to 11 is when it'll get exciting, because I suppose that's when the haunt starts, like the actual haunt part of it. Which that would be awesome to do. You don't hear of many things like that around here in my area because, well, everyone around here has sticks up their asses. So when it comes to fun, there's a shitload of Karens in my town. I'll just tell you that now. So yeah, it starts at 8:30 to 11, and it is $5 to get in, which isn't that bad, considering most of them that I've been checking into are like, depending on how you do it, is like $30 and $40 fucking dollars. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna pay for someone to scare me. Shit, my kid does that enough here. Every corner I pop around. So I am out of notes because there's nothing else popping up in my roster for any new shows coming up yet. I've heard of one that is in November coming up, but I'm not going to announce that because that's all the information I have is it's in November sometime. I don't think there's been a date set completely, so tonight I am doing a doubleheader. After this show, I will be doing another show tonight from 12:30 to 1:30, The Killing Wall. This is going to be interesting. So if you're up, it's going to be on Facebook, so it won't be here. If you're going to be up around 12:30, 1 o'clock, we are doing The Killing Wall. I'm going to jump on there, and we are just going to, calling all soldiers. So if you are up at that time, jump over on Facebook and join us and see what happens. It should be a fun show. I got some details of it, so it should be a fun show. I'm really excited to do it because I've never done a Killing Wall episode. I've done Craft Beer Corner. That one's pretty good too. I like the Craft Beer Corner. Which maybe, just maybe, I'll eat the toe of Satan on another episode of Craft Beer Corner. Word is you only got to last 5 minutes, and I lasted 5 minutes with little nitro. I'm not going to say it wasn't horrible because it really was. It was really horrible. I can't even lie. It was horrible. I don't suggest it unless you like that type of shit, but I do it just to get reaction. That, and I don't mind hot stuff till the next day. Then it gets kind of sketchy. But yeah, I got the toe of Satan coming. I will be trying. So I'm hoping I can get it on I'm hoping I can correspond it with one of the Craft Beer Corners if I hop on there again. What's up, Black Bloodstar? Like I said, I try to keep my show advisements really fresh. But like I said, everything that I've got, I've wrote down, or everything that I've seen, I've wrote down. Unless there's other ones that have popped up in the last 2 hours. So I will keep looking, keep searching. As everybody knows, here at Hellfire Radio, we have two esteemed bosses called Scoops and Mischief. Awesome people. I love them to death. They're fucking amazing. They've helped me out so much, and I can't thank them enough. They just finished up recording or videoing for Clown Motel 2 out in Tonopah, which, here's a little history on Tonopah. Tonopah, it's in Nevada. There is a Clown Motel. On one side, there's a graveyard, and behind the graveyard, there's caves. Now, apparently in these caves, the way it goes, was like a gold mine type of thing that a lot of people went through and a lot of people have died in. The first Clown Motel is very, very good. I've watched it like 5 times. I own it. So I like watching stuff like that. There's some very good kill scenes. The way that it's laid out is really, really good. So, yeah, it is really good. I think so. But they got done with that, and they are now getting ready to go on tour with Saliva and Ellefson coming up within like the week, I think. Yeah, within a week. They're going on tour with Saliva and Ellefson. So Scoops of Mischief are like totally kicking ass at, staying motivated for Hellfire Radio. They're always all the things that they do to keep in line is with Hellfire Radio's better judgment in mind. So, like with the Facebook shit and not being able to play music on there, what can we do? I mean, they went through every freaking hoop that they could possibly do to keep us going, and we finally found something that could go, because I was on Facebook, then I went to Instagram, now I'm on YouTube. In that time, I didn't know what to do, but they were just like, hang in there, we're going to figure this out, blah, blah, blah. And they did. They figured this shit out, and here I am. So I am very, 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 very grateful for them as a whole. Everybody on Hellfire is a team. We work together just to make Hellfire that much better. And we're still like #1 radio station on social medias. So, and we owe that part to all the likes, all the shares. So when you're over on Facebook, just type in Hellfire Radio. If you haven't liked the page yet, like it. Invite your friends to like it. Push the shit through Facebook. There is so many DJs and talk shows that it's never a dull moment. You got paranormal, you got football, you got MMA, you have just basic conversation, movie reviews, craft beer corners. They even have there is so much shit that Hellfire Radio offers on here. Hell, I think I might just bring up to where I might just sit here and host like a talk show to where I dim the lights, have my microphone over here like this and talk real soft. It could work. It could work. Yeah, thank you. We try to be. I mean, there's a lot of work that's actually put into doing these shows. Like, I know from like a viewer's angle, it kind of looks like it's easy, but when you get stuff thrown at you, like you got to watch what kind of music you play. You can't play anything mainstream or attached to a label. So you got to go through that list and like pick out which songs that you can actually do. So everything that I've been playing so far is actually underground, and it's taken me days to go through everyone and find who's not attached to a label and find who's touring and all that. So you really actually got to do homework doing these shows. Then you got to put together, like, if you want banners like this, the one behind me, or if you want guys, wrong one, or if you want guys like that right there, like up here in the corner, that takes time. Oh, this guy right here, down here in this corner, that's not that much time, but everything is a factor. It's a lot of work. It really is. And sometimes it can be mind-grueling because you don't know what to do. I know me personally, I wasn't doing my shows in between the transition from Instagram to here. I didn't do any shows for like 2 weeks. Just because I was trying to figure out an angle and I'm still working on it too. So actually, the way that StreamYard is set up, it is extremely simple to work a green screen. That's like just like a point and click. But when you get into like doing shows like this one to where you make show announcements and there's not really any shows to announce, so you're trying to reach out for some kind of lifeline that's going to pull that you can announce. So I started announcing stuff like Halloween haunts and fucking pub crawls and shit like that. I tried to expand a little bit more instead of just sticking to music. That way I have some kind of content. That's what took me so long to get up and running. Now I'm on episode number 5. Yes. I'm on episode number 5 here on YouTube, so it's going really good. So hopefully it just skyrockets from here. I mean, because I love interacting with people. I love giving people information. I don't know. I love the interaction. And I know on a few of them, I didn't have any interaction. So I couldn't ask questions like, what's your favorite part of Halloween? What's your favorite part about fall? If you could like see one band throughout this whole whatever the fuck is going on, who would it be? Or I like to interact. That's crowd acknowledgement. That just lets you know that I'm paying attention to what you say, and I'm not discrediting what you say at all. So when I can't ask questions and stuff like that, and I don't get no interaction, it kind of makes me a little. So I like to have the interaction. I like to get feedback off people. It is it's fun. Once you get to a certain point, it's fun. Yes, it was hard work. Always having to come up with content. Finding new songs for people to listen to, engaging with people, trying to find topics to engage with people. It is very stressful in the beginning, but I mean, once you've done it for so long, it becomes like second nature, like riding a bike. Like I've been out of notes now for 20 minutes, so I'm just sitting here and stuff's popping into my head to what I could mention, like the Scoops and Mischief Clown Motel, going on tour with Saliva and Ellefson. That's stuff that is pops into my head, and not to mention all the other DJs that are on Hellfire Radio that do the same thing as me, and plus, like, there's DJs on Hellfire Radio that spend weeks doing this. That like their whole week, they go to work, they get off work, and from the time they get off work to the time they go to bed contains of putting shows together, putting their show together. So yeah, it does get stressful, but once you get over that roadblock, it's fun. When you get to interaction with people, that makes it fun. When you get there's just so many things of it that makes it worth the stress when you start out. Because like I said, once you get to a certain point, it's like, yeah, this is good. This is cool. And you can just sit back and you can just flow with it. Sorry. We can't, as far as finding music, that is the hardest part of it. Finding music in town, finding music that you can actually play on shows that are not attached to a label or a distribution company. That and finding content with all this crap going on sucks. How long have you been doing stuff on? I've been on Hellfire Radio since February or March, like the beginning of the year. I started off on Facebook, and it was going okay on Facebook until I started dicking around with all the music and stuff. So I got switched over to Instagram and was running there. I ran there for probably 2 or 3 weeks, and then they started the same shit on Instagram that they did on Facebook. So it was like, okay, this isn't going to work. So we got to find a different platform for this and this. And like, that was like the biggest headache of it all. Now that there's people on there that's been a lot longer than me. Like, obviously Scoops and Mischief, Kinko, Lady Phoenix. Speaking of Kinko, this is what I'm going to do. This should wrap my show up. So I'm going to pop out of here for a second, and you are going to see a flyer. Hopefully you can still hear my voice. So they have these. It is an orange cream lollipop, which all proceeds that are made off of this go to Kinko and his healing tooth. So everything that is all the money that is being made from those three things is going to Kinko for his line of recovery, because he's got a long line to go. He had a stroke and his hemophilia. It wasn't good. He was almost dead, and he's like bouncing back. So he's going to be off work for a while, and everyone knows that just because you're down your job and everything, your bills aren't going to say, okay, well, we'll just take a time out. And, that's not how it works. They just keep coming. So the reason this has been set up is to make sure that Kinko is good. That way, when he gets back to work, he don't have to worry about, okay, I got to come up with money for this, I got to come up with money for that. No, it's already taken care of. You're good. So I'm asking to, matter of fact, go donate, go buy a shirt, go get some lollipops. Help Kinko out. He's a great guy, and we want to get him back on here as soon as we possibly can. And the sooner the better, because I tell you what, everyone at Hellfire Radio misses Kinko. It's been crazy without him. So I'm just excited to see him come back and do a show, see him on Craft Beer Corner. I hope that when he comes back and does a Craft Beer Corner, I'm on that motherfucker, because I would love to be on that show with Kinko. Sorry, I was trying to hold off, but I couldn't. But yeah, this is going to be my show for this week. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you tune in Thursday, 7 to 8 o'clock, I'm going to have a guest interview. The lead singer from Bowful of Salt is going to be here, and we're going to chop it up and get some shows. He's going to kind of be my co-host, I'm sure. So stay tuned, because it's sure to be a fucking awesome time. But until Thursday, I will see y'all later, and I hope you have a great week. And thank you for tuning in.